Hey you, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk to you about just the importance of energy, and specifically with energy, the chakras. Because within our body we have 7 points along our spine, up and down us, that just kind of get the energy in our body, which is just a non-physical way that we express who we are and how we connect with God, and how we connect with Mother Earth, and how we connect with other people and connect with ourselves. So it's all about just understanding connection, and chakras have really been just a huge part of our transformation story. So I wanted to just briefly go over the virtues of each chakra so that you know from now how to just move forward really confidently in life, because essentially all chakras are just being able to be so confident and so connected and just so in love with life. So once they're all flowing and just looking all beautiful and pretty and colorful, they represent with colors. Once they're really vibrant and open, they're just an open channel for that connection. So I'm gonna start with the first one, which is going to be the root chakra, and that is associated with the color red. So just think of a really bright, big, just like ruby, and that is going to be at the base of our spine. The root chakra is just all about being able to create a sturdy foundation for yourself. And so you being at 6 years old, you are essentially in the root chakra phase of, maturing. So just understanding that once you get a good grip on what makes you happy, what are you passionate about, what makes you dance and sing, then just be able to build on that in your life and make sure that those are always things that you do for everyday life, so that you stay happy and you stay singing and you stay dancing and you stay just in love with life. Moving on up to the second chakra point is going to be the Sacral Chakra, and that is going to be about a hand's length down underneath your belly button, and that is associated with the color orange, and that is all about creativity, expression, being able to find pleasure and desire and sensuality in things. And those may sound like naughty little words, but I mean, once you're able to know what makes you happy and what brings you joy in life, then that is from a foundation from the root chakra. Then you'll be able to express that and take all of what you've learned and what you've gotten from life and kind of mash that up into a ball that you internalize, and then create something beautiful from it. That's I think the beauty of individuals and being a person. We're all so unique and different, and we're able to express different ideas and different parts of love and just translate that into something so unique, and that's beautiful. And I don't ever feel ashamed of something that makes you truly happy and something that brings you joy, because it's true to you, it's who you are. And this is Teddy, by the way, if you haven't met your future Teddy. Teddy brings me joy. But when it comes to the sensuality, for such a long time we've suppressed what really makes us happy. So don't ever hide anything that makes you happy, and be really proud in what that is, because you're meant to create some beautiful things from it. So moving on up is going to be the solar plexus chakra, and that is going to be right on your diaphragm. And it is associated with the color yellow, bright yellow, and that chakra is all about expression of self, of being proud of who you are and being that inner warrior, and just being confident in yourself and confident in what you like and confident in knowing that whatever you do create is going to be what the world needs. So it's more so just expression and Teddy, cherry slop, wait, Teddy. Sorry about that. It's just being able to be so confident in who you are, because you should always be confident and feel that you can show up exactly how you are. And so it taps into your warrior side, and just be loud, be proud, be you. That's what that is. It's a very strong, gets you through kind of the tough times, it makes you fight past learning curves and growing pains, and it's a beautiful, strong energy, and it's all about trusting yourself and really just really trusting yourself 100%. You didn't know how to trust yourself for the longest time, so just always know that you can trust yourself. And I think I've touched on that on the other video that I did, so just reiterating it for you if you forgot. So moving on up from the solar plexus chakra is going to be the heart chakra, and that is a beautiful green connection. It's the center of everything. It's kind of like that central hub that it connects through everything and then generates through everything. You know, we learned in Bible study God is love, and love is everything. So God is everything, everything is love. I know, it's just, love is kind of like the secret sauce of life. It's the secret sauce of life. And once you are able to understand that every single person, every single thing, and everything that you meet is just a way to share their love and for us to share our love with them, then I mean, you'll be so fulfilled. You'll be so fulfilled, and you'll find the beauty in everything. And it's the truth. And I mean, it's a beautiful truth because it liberates ya. So just know that your heart never really leads you astray. Like, use that as your navigating tool, and you'll be set for life, baby girl. I promise you that. Okay, so moving on up, throat chakra is going to be considered, that's why I'm rocking a turquoise crystal right there, is all about communication, being able to speak your truth, express your love, and share that love with other people, because as humans, we speak language. So the fact that that is a gift in and of itself, just anywhere that you can express your love, do it freely and proudly. Just share what you know. Just share what you know, like I'm doing with you right now. So the next up is going to be your third eye chakra. That is considered with the color purple, and it is all about being able to look at situations, look at your life objectively, and just knowing that using your logic to rationalize things, and being able to see situations from an outside point of view, taking yourself out of situations and seeing it as a whole picture. That's essentially what intuition is. Intuition is just grabbing nuggets of info from what you already know and with what you see objectively, and putting those together and being able to create kind of like a, like you already know almost what's gonna, you can kind of like, what's that word I'm looking for, is not, it's, geez, what's that? So I'm drawing a blank here. You can just see ahead. You already know because of patterns that you kind of already guess what's going to happen. And that's intuition, and that's really being able to trust in that. So it's not some big woo-woo thing like, oh, I've got a crystal ball, I'm gonna be able to see into the future, because you've always actually wanted to be able to do that, and you just thought for the longest time that like, why can't I do that? But you know, you can do that. It's just looking at it in a different way and not giving so much, like, just honing in on what it actually is, and that's what it is. So once you're able to be like, oh, that's what intuition is, and that's how I'm able to tap into that anytime I want, then I mean, then I just figured that out. So you using that to your advantage, just run with it. It's beautiful, and it's a gift, and that's what your third eye chakra is. So last but not least is going to be our crown chakra, and that is going to be our connection with God, our connection with the divine, our connection with everything, because once we realize that everything is one and we are one with everything, I know it's like beautiful as it sounds, it's even more beautiful to live. It's just a complete connection with source energy, connection with the divine, connection with something that makes us feel that we are of serving something greater than ourselves. And I know on this transformation journey, there does come a time where we do feel, low. We feel like little, that we're only one person, we really can't make a difference. But I mean, once we're able to connect with all that is, then that is the most empowering and liberating feeling that you could possibly ever do. I know that you always pray, you just naturally have such a strong connection to the divine. So it is beautiful. Don't ever question that. Don't ever doubt it. I know there comes a time when you go to church. We go to church a lot, and we see that it is extremely limiting, and it is very judgmental, and it's very just biased, and it limits God into a small little box. When in reality, once we're able to step out of that box and say, my God is limitless, I am limitless, through that connection, then you'll be able to find God everywhere you go, in any religion, in every single person, in every single thing that's living, plants. You even find it in rocks. So it just really makes life a lot more fun. So that was trying to be my quick synopsis of chakras, just so I can kind of explain what I know and what I'm living for you, so you can just get a grasp of it, so you know already how weird you are in the future. So I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Make good choices. Go change the world, boom. Mm-hmm.